Covering all things LEGO, from Minneapolis to Fiverton and LEGO cities beyond. It's breaking news.
Welcome back to Breaking News. I am Jason. This is Alex. You probably know him because he's as famous as the backup weatherman on a local cable access channel on a Saturday.
That's me. That was nice.
It was kind of long. It sounded better in my head.
Wow.
I don't know.
You've said that more than once.
No, I didn't. Did I?
No, I'm just saying because
I
it rolled off.
it.
It rolled off the tongue so well.
I'm just so loquacious.
Loquacious, yeah. Your word of the day.
There you go. If you like Lego and you remember a time when you had to wait till you got home to see your pictures from your trip, this could be a place for you. Do you remember that? You didn't know if your pictures would even turn out when you till you got home and developed them?
Yes, I had this horrible story. Well, I mean...
I'm sure we all do, actually. But go ahead.
You hope it turns out. You never know. Like, because you could be on this amazing vacation or whatever you're doing. Yep. And you're like, gosh, I hope this turns out. Or even on a disposable camera. Remember disposable cameras? Yeah. They still have disposable cameras, right?
Who buys those?
I don't know, but
where
they still have them.
Where do you get them developed? Like, I don't even know where to get film developed anymore, hardly.
Can you get film? Anyway,
there's probably an app for that.
One time, I got into my car, and the film fell out of my pocket. And I backed out, and I ran over it. Okay?
The little film canister you used?
The film. Yeah, and I already used it, so it was already done. And I think maybe I was actually going on my way to Walmart to get it developed. Or the 1 hour photo place. 1 hour. That was incredible.
That was a big
1 hour.
deal.
Man, that's so fast to develop your film. And I went, oh no. And I get out, I'm like, oh, I ran over it. And it was like crushed, but not flattened. I was like, well, so I put it in the thing. I wrote the instructions down. Salvage it if you can. And you know what? It's like, you know those horror films where you see like, oh my gosh, there's a ghost in my picture. You know, every single image was like that, and it kind of gave it character. And I have those still, and I think some were just done. I'm like, there's nothing here to remember anything with. So. But I was impressed. I was impressed that...
I think you could say that about probably most of the pictures you took. Like, I look at all these old pictures we have from when I was a kid.
They're pretty rough, yeah.
I'm like, what was this even a picture of?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But you know what,
you'd get home and you'd have like 4 pictures left, so you'd take random pictures around the house
to get it developed, yeah. But we were also quite deliberate with what we took pictures of, because we knew we were paying for every single picture.
Well, you had 24 shots.
Yeah.
Like, that was it.
And we had to make sure that they all counted. Not where this, like, it's unlimited.
Oh, let's see what I'm eating. Oh, let's see what the ceiling is. Like.
Yes. There was a comedian that was hilarious about that. About, like, talk to old people. Get to know old people. And I can't give him credit because I can't remember who it was. But he's like, they have amazing stories. Here is a picture of my great-grandfather next to this amazing famous person, right?
Oh.
And then in 50 years, it's like, oh, this is a picture of my lunch. Yeah, this is a picture of my dinner. And these are 35 pictures of me, of myself, looking at myself in a mirror, you know. I was like, you know what? We're kind of already there.
Yeah, that is true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I remember we went on a trip to Europe.
Yeah.
This was when I was on a study abroad program, and I got home, developed my roll of 36. Not a single picture turned out.
That's rough stuff, man.
That was the fear you always lived in, right? So
yeah, mine was always like feeding it into the camera initially.
Oh yeah,
like I was like, oh man, I hope that was right. I hope it's right. So hope it's not taking
because those little teeth had to get in there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it could be cut. That was the other thing. Like, or the images would overlay. I have some of those.
That was the struggle was real, man. That was tough. Tough times.
I know.
People,
life was hard.
They will never know the struggle. They will never know the struggle.
That's right.
Developing film. There you go.
Right.
That was an interesting one because we spent a lot of time talking about it. So it must have we both had some experiences.
Anyone from our era knows that.
It doesn't even seem like it was that long ago.
And yet it was. Like seriously, think about it.
Yeah, I guess so. I remember my first digital camera was 2004, 2005.
Okay.
And it was horrible. Like it was awful.
480 by 640?
I don't think it was even that. Man.
Remember when your first phone could take pictures?
That was a big deal. Like, what? My phone can take pictures? And that's now why people buy phones, is because of the camera.
guess what we're filming on? My phone. So,
Yes, guess what? All of my videos are done with my phone.
Oh, you use your phone now?
Well, I haven't used the
I thought you
GoPro
used the
in a
GoPro
long
and other
time.
stuff. Okay.
Nope, I have ever since the last thing I was really using it for were time lapse.
Okay.
Yeah, since I've eliminated time lapse from my format, I have not. My GoPros are all put away.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
even
it
need to
is
do time lapse
100%.
on my phone.
Yeah, I guess I could do that if I cared to do time lapse still.
Yeah.
But
I don't do a ton. I just maybe.
But no, the phones, they have great cameras, and I don't need an action camera, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if I need to, I can bust it out. But no, I can't remember the last time I used anything other than my phone, and because I mean, I have the Mimo, the DJI Nemo 5 or 6, whatever it's called.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got me.
Oh, the gimbal.
The gimbal, yeah, that thing is fantastic. It's not good for like if I'm doing like the video of when I'm introducing the set. I'm usually panning across the front or the back of the box of the set. I don't use it for that because
Sometimes it wants to. Focus
it wants to
on
go.
something
Whoa!
You don't want it to.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? So then I'll just try to hold it steady, you know.
Yeah.
Steady hands. So. Yeah.
That is your tech segment on Breaking
Your
News.
tech segment. Now you guys know our dirty little secret. We record with our phones just like everybody else.
Yes. So what do we have going today, Alex?
So many things. So many things. Man, I mean, I can't even. This is going to be such a long, crazy episode of filler.
Wow. Don't ruin it because it's on my channel.
Content. No, you know me. I'm always.
You bought
I
a
am
new set.
Always here. I bought
You bought a set this week. So Jimmy could put water on the guy at Bricklink, or Bricks and Minifigs.
Oh, you know what? I did buy a set. I forgot.
I mean, it happens so rarely, I would
was-
think you'd remember.
Well, I was thinking you were talking about my my Bricklink designer program
No,
sets.
no. I'm talking about an actual set. You went to the
Actual
store and
set.
bought.
I went to
You
a
bought a
store
free
and
set.
bought a gift with purchase. Yeah, the Jules Verne.
The only thing Lego won't give him for free are the free gifts.
Well, they do, but I wanted this
always.
one. Not always. You're right. But they sent me the a couple actually. They sent me the
You got a couple of the houses. And,
yeah, but no.
anyways, the Jules Verne.
Irregardless, I got the Jules Verne. It was for $35. I looked it up. I'm like, is this a good deal? And I was looking. I'm like, oh yeah, it's a good deal. So I bought a good deal. I mean, it's not a great deal, but I bought it. I wanted it, so I got it. And Jimmy wanted guns, and I was like, all right. So there was the custom guns, you know, in the drawer.
Oh.
They're not Lego. They're just like
Lego compatible.
compatible, yeah. And he's like, I want that, Dad. I want that, Dad. I was like, all right. If that's how you want to spend, it's so funny. I'm sitting here trying to like.
Aren't they like $1 or
Yeah,
$2 a piece
yeah,
or something?
exactly. I'm trying to deter him from like just spending his money on stuff. Trying to encourage him to save money, kind of get in the habit of like. So I've challenged him to save $100. It is a long, painful road because he loves to spend money on Roblox, and he's a spontaneous purchaser. You know, I mean, he's 12, right?
Yeah.
So when he sees something that he wants it. He's like, I want to spend my money. Like, there's been so many things that he's spent like $20 on a minifigure, and I don't even know where that minifigure is anymore. Like, it's like he
Well,
just
part of it's over there. and
yeah,
part of
you're
it's over
right,
there.
exactly. So I'm like, you know what? Fine. It was $3. So he bought these guns. One was $1, one was $2. So
Okay.
I was like, what are you using these for? Like for my minifigure, because he's always building these minifigures. I don't know. They're not minifigures. They're just like.
Does he need two? Because they only have one arm.
Well, he always. I don't know why. He
It's
always.
the legs, I think he pulls
Yeah.
out more, right?
Hey Jimmy, is there a reason you only build your animatronic guys with one arm and not two? Well, you are sweaty. What are you doing out there?
Jumping around.
Obviously.
I'll show you the thing.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to show it to us. Well, while he's doing that, let me talk about the experience. So the owners are there. I don't think I've ever met them, but they own several buildings, or Bricks and Minifigs, and usually if they are there, they're behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But the owner were out there, really nice couple,
Mhm.
Danielle and I forgot the dude's name, but I think I've seen him before. I think
Yeah.
I've seen him actually at Bricks or at Brick Slopes, Lego conventions. Here we go. All right, Jimmy, let's see what we got here. So yeah, so this is an animatronics guy, and because you have this weird obsession, or have had a weird obsession with Five Nights at Freddy's, right?
There was a lot of builds at Brick World around that.
Really?
Yeah, there was at least 3 or 4 I can think of.
It's not because of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's because animatronic malfunction videos.
Oh, malfunction
Like,
videos?
sometimes they move, sometimes they just randomly shake like this.
Oh, okay.
Or something. Like
But-
a glitch or something.
Despite all that, though, Jiminy, you've made a lot of custom thingies like this. Very similar scale, some a little bigger, but usually like this. But they always just have the right arm, but never the left arm, and they never have legs. Sometimes I think you've had legs, but it's rare. Why the emphasis on only just one arm?
Well, I like to move things around, and it's like I would need 5 arms to move around both the arms and the legs and all
Oh, so the pieces are scarce. You don't have very many. Yeah, because the pieces that you take from me, I don't have very many of, huh?
Kinda.
Kinda. That is the case. He wants the joint elements, and he wants the swivel elements.
There's a whole table of pieces down there you can get.
It's not wrong. Well, this is actually pretty cool. I like this thing, Jimmy. I like how you did the eyes. It almost looks like Bender Bending Rodriguez from Futurama. The eyes do.
The
anyway.
eyes do, yeah.
Yeah. I like that. No, he's pretty cool. His range of motion is pretty cool. Hey, what did you do with the guns that you bought from Bricks and Minifigs?
I'm trying to put a hand that's you can bend the fingers and also have him hold one of the guns.
Oh, okay. When we were Bricks and Minifigs, I think it was just you and I there, and we bought those guns, and I bought a little Lego set, but it was enough for us to be able to go out and pour a bucket of water on that guy.
Yeah.
Remember that? And they had just barely started that when we got there. They're like the owner's like, "Hey, ready to go? Let's do it." Yeah. They went out and set all the tent up, and they have Nerf water balloons. Did you know that?
No.
They were Nerf water balloons, and I guess what you do is it's like you fill them up with a bunch of them all at once. Like that's a new thing. That's another thing.
Oh, like a whole big.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen
But-
those.
but they're
I haven't seen Nerf.
Yeah, they're Nerf, and they're attached, and you have to tear them apart to be separate. And they're not they're more oval shaped.
Okay.
It's really weird. I was like, oh, Nerf, okay. So Jimmy grabs one because we started with just to throw one first. So Jimmy throws him, and I was really proud of Jimmy because he nailed him in the chest every time.
Good job.
Sometimes in the stomach, but it never popped. So Jimmy kept throwing it over and over again until it finally popped. It's like, geez. But the other lady came out, the other owner, Danielle, and she's like, well, no, you guys got to dump a bucket. You spent enough money, like $40. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Well, if Jimmy wants to do it. So she gets his bucket, and Jimmy walks over there, and I did a short of it,
Yeah, I saw
and dunked it. He kind of missed the head a little bit. More got his stomach and his groin area, which was great. But it was a hot day. It was a super hot day. So,
Yeah, I understand why he was doing that.
yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Well, that was
Need a photo of that.
that was a fun. Oh yeah, that was a fun adventure, wasn't it, Jimmy? Let's take a picture. Yeah, my camera's hold on.
Let's move him.
There
So
you
you
go. Yeah, pose it.
tell.
Well, I gotta pose him
This
this
is-
way
this
where the
is a-
light is. There we go.
Could you see the background?
Oh no, did I see the background? Hold on, let me see. There we go. That's a good background.
That's the money shot.
That's the money shot. Very cool. All right, Jimmy, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
See ya.
See ya.
Later. Keep doing your aerobics in your sweats.
All right.
Boys, man.
I don't know how we got on that topic.
Yeah,
Oh, you
what
got
the
the
heck
set.
were we
That was
talking
what-
about?
you
I
got-
bought a new Lego set,
That was the longest story to say I bought a gift.
You know me. That's what I do. And guess where it is? It's still in the box.
I bought a set.
No. I'll bet the amount of money you spent on your Lego set is going to be a little bit more than
Yeah.
mine. If I know where this is going.
Some of you probably saw my video.
Wow.
It's a very exciting set, I know. But I actually have a topic about this I want to ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
So, this set is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from 2008.
2008.
Yeah.
That is
So-
incredible. That's like,
This is the Brickmaster set. My son had this, so I have this from when he was a kid. And this is the one that came in there.
Wow, that's a big
It's a big poly bag. They were all that way. I kind of had forgotten about that. I even said in my video, I'm like, I don't remember.
So I
But
should not
people
open
said,
this,
no.
right? Okay.
That poly bag is like 120 bucks. So you should not open it.
Should not open
And then
it.
the exclusive instructions that are like a map.
Oh, wow. Don't. Oh, be careful with that. Don't rip this thing. This is a thick paper. I like
Yeah.
this.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
But-
Wait, is this isn't, oh, this is the instructions.
That's the instructions. And it's double-sided.
Double-sided. Wow. Yeah, pretty impressive, man.
Yeah, I know it's
Okay.
not that exciting of a set, but
Well, what is exciting about this then, Jason?
it is rare and valuable.
And are you serious?
It's one of the double combos.
Wow, no, that is,
Yeah.
it's a rare thing to have something that's both rare and
There's only
valuable.
500 of them made. That's the big thing.
500?
You can
Wow.
actually part the set altogether. There's nothing exclusive as far as
What about
the
the
bricks
stickers?
and the pieces. The stickers are the same ones in the Temple Escape, the
Oh.
original one. And that's actually kind of funny, and that actually brings us to part of my conversation I wanted to ask you about. So
Okay.
you'll notice there's 2 sticker sheets in here, and just one sticker is used on each. It's the ramp.
Yeah.
So this is the set that was used. So
Yeah.
this set goes, the sticker set,
Yeah.
I should say, one of these goes for $40 right now on eBay or Bricklink, whatever. But these are the ones in the original Temple Escape. So I had someone reach out to me and they said, hey, I know that comes with the extra things, and I've been piecing the, not this set, but the Temple Escape set.
Yeah.
And they said, would you be interested in parting with your stickers? Because they're not used for this set.
Yeah, he just wants those ones.
He just wants these because like these go along the base of where the golden idol is and stuff.
Sure.
And so, you know, it got me thinking like, does it make this less valuable if I get rid of one of those used sheets, even though it's not used, like it's not used at all in this set. Like everything is going to be used already.
So what is the value, where is the value of this set? The box, obviously.
The box and the instructions are the main thing. I mean, this, like I said, this poly bag sealed by itself does sell for over $100 generally.
Okay.
You know, so there's value there,
Okay, sure.
but I don't know.
Well, I guess it depends
The biggest
on...
thing is having the box and the instructions.
Okay, so this person...
Every other thing I have, including the stickers, because I have the original set.
Right. Okay.
The
Yeah, sure.
Golden
Makes
Idol,
sense.
Temple Escape.
Well...
So, I don't know.
How much are you selling them for $40, and is he going to take both of them?
No, I didn't. I didn't. Actually, I haven't answered as of yet, because it was
Well, yeah.
just barely
This is a
question
what
that
would
was
you do
asked.
question.
But it was more of a, you know, like, the key thing about getting this set is the box and the instructions. Like, it's having the whole thing together. Like, that's what makes it valuable.
Okay.
So, does getting rid of the used sticker sheet, so to speak, does that affect the value, do you think?
It might. to
And
some
I
people.
didn't get this to keep for, like, I didn't get this
Well,
as an
that's
investment.
that's
right?
what
not
would
the
be
thing.
my question: is what is it worth to you at this point when you have what you want out of this thing? Anything that you're going to sell that you don't particularly put a lot of value on is only going to just lower the price that you actually paid for this, right? So if you spent a crazy amount of money,
Correct.
whatever you're going to sell those stickers for, and it sounds like you can get a good amount of money from them.
Well, I
is
don't know,
going to
because
help.
people, I think, are buying them for this sticker. Because if you want to recreate
Yeah,
this,
but
you have to have that sticker.
But the person specifically said that they don't care for this one; they want those
They
ones.
want the other ones.
Yeah, so that's a win-win.
So, I don't know.
You got what you wanted, that you have what they need, and you're okay with parting it because you have what you want.
Well, I don't know if I'm okay.
It seems like
That's
a
what
win.
I'm trying to decide.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
I'm-
There it is. There it is. Well,
That's what
if
I'm
you
trying
don't
to say.
know,
Does it make my set not complete if I get rid of those?
If you have any doubt about that and you're going to have regret, then don't do it.
Well,
it's
and
not
that's
worth
why I haven't answered. I've been thinking about that, so
Yeah.
I don't know. What
But
do you think? Does that make a difference? Like, you know, I mean, because I know there's an aspect of why would I keep it? I'm never going to use them, right? I've already built the set.
Yeah.
So there
we're
is
hoarders
that
in
aspect to me.
regard.
It's like, yeah, I don't need them.
Yeah.
But there's part of me that's like, that's part of having the set. Like that's,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No, I get you. I get you.
So
For a second, I thought the minifigures were naked.
Did you hear what he said?
you thought they were naked? No, he has a loincloth.
Yeah, but it's like from far away, it
He's
looks like
running around in his undies. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I do it all the time, right? Don't I run around in my underwear all the time?
No, it's me that always runs around.
All right, well,
That is true.
welcome to the
I love his
TMI
honesty.
section
I love
at
his
the
honesty.
news
No,
house.
it's me that runs around. Well, yeah, right when you wake up, sometimes he doesn't get dressed immediately.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was just something I'd been thinking about. So
Hey, get out of there.
should we do some agree and disagree?
Agree to disagree? Yes, I can.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh, this is the one.
Oh, is this the controversial
2 weeks
one?
ago, I said I have one that was a good one, and then
Oh,
we didn't talk
skipped
about
it last time.
week.
Well, we had a lot
guest,
going
and
on
so-
with Dennis. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think this might have been a good one to have with him here. Okay, this is the statement,
Oh.
and I want you to just kind of think and give your first answer. I don't want this.
Okay. I will
60-second
do.
thing.
I will do my best.
Okay, the statement is Lego is making too many specialized parts and colors.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go with my first thought on this. Okay, they're making too many weird custom colors and pieces.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Let me just make sure I get this thing right because I am my dyslexia might.
You ready?
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Ah.
He agrees.
Oh, we agree.
We agreed on that one. Okay.
So what really got me thinking about this is I've been sorting my parts,
Yeah.
and it's like, and I can't say, like, it's not an easy thing to be like, well, it's definitely, there's just too much. I mean, because the builds you look at now compared
Yeah.
to the 80s or the 70s,
So
much more
simpler,
realistic. You
yes.
can get things that, like, they never could have made a typewriter that looked like a typewriter, right?
Yeah.
Now there's one that looks like an actual typewriter.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand that aspect to it, but I just wonder, is that in some ways losing the charm of Lego because
It's
that?
so realistic with the complexity of colors
Mm-hmm.
and pieces that it looks so real. Like, what's the point?
Well, it's kind of like the Transformers, for example.
Uh-huh.
They don't look like Lego. They look like a Transformer toy.
Yes.
And there's something about that part of me wonders, is that all good?
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense or not.
You know, my recent experience was trying to find very obscure pieces for the second floor bowling alley. So Kim, Brick Artisan, had that design, and I'm using his design, and I'm
This
building
is the
that right
Bricklink
now.
bowling
The
alley
Bricklink bowling
from
alley,
a
yes.
while ago. Okay.
Yeah. And Lego, the Pick-a-Brick Online, has most of the pieces, but not all of the pieces. And the ones that were left over that I was trying to track down are unique shapes and colors.
Yeah.
And wow, they're hard to track down, and they are pricey.
Yep.
And the value that they add to the aesthetic is okay.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like, why go through all this? And yeah, don't get me wrong, adding all that adds a lot of realism to sets and mocks and things like that. So it has its place, it has its advantages, but also, like, when it comes to, like, organizing, sorting, and the
It's
overall,
getting harder
like,
and harder.
yeah, and I don't think it's going to get any better. I think it's only going to get more and more
I think so.
complex as time goes on. Like, I was building the McLaren hypercar. There were new elements in that.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is a very unique part. It serves a good purpose, but it is so specialized to the gearing aspects of it. I was like, wow. But they said, like, we had to do it to make it work.
Well, it's the same thing with, like, the joints for the AT-AT, right?
Yeah,
To make it
yeah.
stand. It's
Right.
the only set I'm aware of. You have to brick build a screwdriver to make it work, right?
Yeah, right.
And I
So-
love that set. So I mean, I can't. We would never have it if it wasn't for those specialized pieces, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's probably arguments against what we just said there, for sure. I'm sure a lot of our audience members will be like, oh, actually, I do like that. People like the realism. And
Yeah.
I do too. There's something to be said about, like, hey, that looks like... Because we all want our Lego cities to look
We want them
like
to look
real
better.
Lego. Yeah, we want to improve the look of them, the aesthetic of it, and get that wow factor. Nobody wants to see just like a bright yellow building like my Torg building, or a bright red building like my Mike's building.
Well,
You
why
know?
are you taking all of your 90s city sets out and putting them with modulars and all the new stuff, right?
That's a painful thing. Yeah,
Because
because
they do have an aspect of them where they look better.
Realism. Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
So, I don't
yeah.
know. All right, well,
Yeah.
there's that one.
There's that one.
Should we do another one?
Let's do another one. Yes.
People tend to spend irresponsibly on Lego.
Sorry. Oh man.
3, 2, 1.
Case in point, this guy. What?
Not me.
You beat me though with that
I
Indiana
just
Jones.
showed you why. I
You
know.
beat me. Like I'm like, why did I buy 2 of the Mountain Fortress and 2 of the whatever?
The train shed.
The train shed. I'm like, that's so much money.
Yep.
It was so, and like I'm like having. I love having both of them. Don't get me wrong, and I'm sure I'll be fine. But like that was irresponsible. Like when that was hitting my card, I was like, oh man, that was really irresponsible. And when I was buying back Lego sets that I sold, like that was a little irresponsible, you know. Yeah, no, that's and you know what? Sometimes I'm looking at people at the Lego store, what they're checking out, and I don't know if they're collectors or not. I don't know if they're like
We don't know their
buying.
situation.
We don't,
right?
I don't know.
I mean, you can't do
But
that,
they
but
make-
you can't help but
But
wonder.
they make a casual purchase of hundreds of, well over $500.
$1,000. I've seen
Yes,
people. It's
yes,
like,
and they don't blink an eye. It's like, okay, cool, let's carry these things
and the
out
thing
here.
that surprises me, I've seen people like that, and they're like, "Oh, when you get this gift of purchase," and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know." Like, wait,
like,
you're gonna spend
wow.
$1,200 and you didn't know you were getting the.
Yeah, it boggles my mind, man. But
You're in calculating. Okay, I'm gonna be within $3. What else? Can
yeah,
I buy?
because we got to maximize our utility on our purchase.
So
Ugh.
I don't know.
But no, I think that's a no-brainer. I think that's just like that's just the human element, the human state of mind at all times. But what's tough though, and I fall prey to this too. You're going to the store, and you're not planning on spending that kind of money,
Yeah.
but you end up doing it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, you know what? I have an example. One time I was just walking around. And this is years ago, and I was buying, I think it's one of the supercars.
Okay.
Maybe it was the Bugatti, and there was something else, and I just kind of looked at the shelf, and I saw, and I don't know why I did this, but I bought the Ninjago flying, what's it called? The ship, the boat. Why can't I think of the name?
Oh, I can't remember.
But it's not even the cool one. It's the one that's like smaller and it flaps and it flies. It's got the jet engines that pop out on it. And it was like it was $130. I'm like, oh yeah, I need that. I just bought it. Like I just saw it there and I grabbed it. What was I thinking?
What'd you
And I'm
do
like,
with it?
It's in my city. It's docked at Ninjago.
Oh, you built it? I don't remember.
Yeah, I
seeing
built
that. I'll
it.
have to
It's
look.
there. I saw it tonight. I was just like, there it is. There's my.
Every time you see it, do you
Every
feel
time
shame?
I see it, yeah, I do. And
That's the
I'll be
question we need to
darned-
ask people.
I'll be darned if I'm going to take it to Bricks and Minifigs and get $10.
That's the question. You always tell people, tell us in the comment below. Let us know, what is the Lego set you are ashamed that you bought? Whether you paid too much or you bought it and you're like, why did I buy that?
There's a lot of regret I have. All right, there's a lot of regret.
Yeah, I could name some.
And there's some things that I'm like, yeah, I could have done better with that, but it's only money, right?
Not anymore. Now it's plastic
Now it's
bricks.
a plastic toy in my basement, literally. And I looked at it tonight. I was like, there's a lot of dust on this thing, and I've dusted that thing at least twice in its lifetime. But the thing is that it's only half the size. Why can't I think of the name of it? What the heck? The Destiny's Bounty. Destiny's Bounty. So there's the big Destiny's Bounty, which I love. I love that set. That's a beautiful. It's like a pirate ship size. I love it.
But you don't have that one?
I have it. Yeah,
you have that one, huh?
I have it, and the client is selling one. I don't have it listed yet because I need to go through the pieces. But regardless, but yeah, that one I don't know why I bought it, and but it is scaled better for the city. So I guess it's adding value that way because it's in the bay.
Sure. Okay.
All right, moving along. Did we just agree
I
on
agreed
two?
on both. Do we need to find one we don't agree on? Is that... this one I don't think we'll agree on. Well,
Okay.
maybe I could be wrong. All right. We'll see if we agree on this. I sometimes get tired of making YouTube content.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. I sometimes get tired of making YouTube content.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. I have a similar thing.
Oh yeah, you had a thing. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Well, we've already said it. So
No,
we
we've
gotta
already
do
said
this
we got to say it. Okay. Gosh. Okay, let's do
one.
it.
Yeah, I'm not sure on this one. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I was not sure. We agreed.
I mean, it really depends. I mean, yeah, there are times where
and I don't. Maybe it's worded incorrectly.
Well, you said sometimes. I'm like, yeah,
Well-
sometimes. I'm like, you know what?
But I don't know that tired is. It's just sometimes it's like I
think it's
maybe I
motivation
feel more
sometimes.
pressure. Like sometimes
Oh,
it's like
the pressure,
I haven't put
yeah.
out something and I know I need to or
Yeah.
you know, there's stuff like that and maybe that's more
Mm-hmm.
because I mean when you say I'm tired, that makes it sound like I hate
Yeah,
doing
I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. But
And
that's
that's
not the
not the
case.
case.
Yeah, we enjoy making content, but some like for me, sometimes
If I don't know what I want to talk about, then I
yeah, that's a
struggle because
challenge.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't want people to feel like I'm just like this episode. We're just throwing it out there
Mm-hmm.
because we got to fill time. As you told them earlier.
hey, it's still quality content. But no,
You didn't say what kind of quality. Low quality.
low definition. No, I think for me, I think for me sometimes it's like deciding like, okay, I got to prioritize what I do because there's this content that I have a contract to do a review on, or I have a land set that has, okay, this is the embargo, or there's the second floor to the whatever the bowling alley that I need to get to. So there's a lot of projects. Prioritizing them sometimes is a challenge for me. Like this morning, I made a decision this morning. Like, okay, I could do one of two things. There's two things I need to do right now that I want to do. I want to build the second floor of the bowling alley, and I want to build my mountain fortress. When you walked in, you saw the decision that I made.
You did nothing. Mountain Fortress.
I decided to do the mountain fortress, right? Because I was more excited about that, and I felt like people are more interested in seeing that first,
Yeah.
right? And that's something that drives it too. Like, what do people want to see? First.
It's interesting though because I think the Mountain Fortress. I might disagree with you on that because I think if you're looking at it from a perspective of interest and or views, I mean in some ways those are correlated, not always. You're probably I could make a case for you getting more views on the bowling alley.
Sure.
Because
yeah.
I could build my mountain fortress tonight, and so can the other 30,000 people that have theirs in stock now, right?
Yeah.
How many people have the second floor of the bowling alley? Well, first off, you got to have the first floor, and secondly, you got to have all those parts. And you just told us some of them are rare and hard to find. So,
and what's also interesting about it is that.
But you should make what you want.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted
So-
to do. I was more interested in building the mountain fortress because I've been waiting for that thing for months.
Yeah.
And you also notice that I have the Dungeon Master's castle downstairs. I want to build that really bad, but
That's the vintage one.
the vintage one,
Okay.
yeah. And I really want to do that, but I'm like, well, it's been out for 30 plus. Well, how long has it been out?
It was 80s.
80
is that
82.
40 plus years?
Wait, hold on, is that
If it's
old?
82, it'd be 42 years. No, it's 92.
No, it's in the
It's
90s,
92.
early 90s, right?
It's 92.
92, okay, good.
Because you said, I
Scared
think
me.
you said in a video, you're like, I think it was the members
Oh,
only
the members
video,
only, yeah.
And you said 82. And I
No,
was
it's
like,
not 82.
No, that's not 82.
Yeah, it's 92. Okay, whew, I don't feel as old.
Which you're just as old as you were, but anyways, continue.
But anyway,
You're the
I
one that likes
like-
to tell us how old you are, so just saying.
my birthday's coming up.
Woo!
Anyway,
Big 6-0.
it's on Friday the 13th this year. Yeah, man, I'm excited. Hopefully nothing bad happens. What do you guys want? What
Well,
video?
if it does, do you have a plan for your Lego yet?
I better get my will and testament. No, but the thing is, but the good thing is, I do not have a shortage of ideas. In fact, I've been getting one of our subscribers, Ty Novell, said, "Hey man, where I thought you were going to show us where you're going to place the hypercar." I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot in both videos." So I made a quick video on, and I did that for one person. One person also said, "Hey Alex, I really would like to see how you have built your Batwing display." I was like, "I thought I did that already." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't. I did the other two Batman display vehicles, but not that one." I was like, "Oh, that's a good idea. I'll throw that together because it's fun content. It's a little different, you know." So those are all ideas that I want to do. They're all kind of in a line. So hopefully people are patient, and that's what I think. Some people, I tell people like, "Yeah, I'll do that." Then it takes forever for me to get to that, but I get to it eventually. But one thing like that always happens is that other things happen that take a priority. Like a land set that I want arrives, that takes priority, right?
Yep.
So that's kind of how it goes. So, first world problems, but no, sometimes it can feel like, oh man, I gotta get going. There's a lot of stuff to do, but in the end, I've always noticed I always get it done. I enjoy the content.
You get it done eventually.
But it's always incredible, and pretty much only the content creators that have like gone into it quite far can appreciate this. Not that you can't if you've never done content creation. Some people kind of do it casually once in a great while.
Yeah.
But as you get through to it, hold on. It's incredible how many hours can be dedicated work-wise. Videoing, building is fun. I enjoy the build process. Filming, B-roll, text, like if it's like a big review and you want to make sure that you have like an actual script, editing, processing, uploading, putting all the notes in the thing and then publishing.
Yeah.
That is like not so much the work, but the amount of hours that go into just a 10-minute video is really, it's pretty crazy.
It's
pretty crazy. And yet you can spend just as much time on the video as the video is, like 10 minutes, with probably the same result. But the thing is that there's a passion in it. There's a passion in the project that you don't mind the work because it's fun for you. And the fact that other people enjoy it is also fun for you. Yep. And the fact that you can share in that with the comments is also a lot of value. So, and that's why I think a lot of like kids, they think I'm going to be a YouTuber and I'm gonna be rich doing YouTube, playing video games or whatever the case might be. It's usually video games, because they see the rare exceptions out there of people doing that. And then realize that, like,
I'm going to be Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Mr. Beast, yeah. But I've been doing this. I work hard on it, and I put out videos a lot. Well, not as many as, like, some YouTubers, like, for example, Brickstar.
You don't have enough shirts.
I need more shirts. Almost 900 videos now, which I think, like, wow, that's incredible. Almost I'm going to reach 1,000 here in probably a year or so. 1,000. That's incredible. 1,000 videos, and I tried my best with every single one over the course of 12 plus years, right? Yeah. And I look at how much money I've made over those 12 years. If you're doing it for the money, don't do it for the money, because it's sad. But when you look at all of the just the fun you had in the journey, the joy in the journey, people you meet, that is. I know we say this a lot, but it is so true. And even when we had Dennis here last week, I mean, that was really cool. That was really fun. That was different. It was cool to have somebody who was usually just watching us here with us, kind of like representing the audience. That was fun.
Well, that's the part that has been really kind of interesting and rewarding. I think we've talked about this in the past. I don't know. When we were at Brick Slopes last year, we saw this a little bit. And when Tanya and I were at Brick World, we saw it a lot. And I think she experienced it even more than she had at Brick Slopes, where people recognized her and, wanted to have a conversation with her. And, like, she couldn't believe it when, we'd been there just a few minutes and TB's like, oh, you're here. We want a picture with you. And she's like, why do they want a picture with me? And she's like, I'm not even in that many videos.
Well, that's probably why, because people love it when Mindy's in a video. Yeah. And Mindy's probably more popular than I am. Yeah. But they don't understand, like, I don't know even your videos. Yeah. But they're you guys are the hidden figures. Thank you.
Well, the part that's kind of a weird dynamic, and I guess we're going down a YouTube rabbit hole.
We are.
You watch these people, that you follow and you see them, and in some ways you develop kind of an attachment in a way, and I am imagining there's people that, they feel they know you. They've never met you in person, but, kind of like Dennis who was here. Yeah. He said, I've been watching your videos for 12 years, and that's why I started this city. And, this kind of stuff. And it's kind of a weird dynamic. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but when we were kids, we didn't have that, right?
No, no.
You know, the biggest thing you had was you saw someone on TV and you watched them, and
Yeah, there's
You
like a
know.
news segment about a show or something like that. You go cool, crazy, like.
but you couldn't
"Whoa!"
comment on the
No, you
TV
couldn't.
channel, and
Yeah.
the person, you know,
So awesome,
like,
man.
the person replied to it. Like people get
Yeah.
excited about that, and you know, the thing is, we're just people. Like we just have regular lives like everyone else. It's just
Yep.
we make videos, and occasionally people watch them.
Occasionally, yeah.
But no, but that's one of the things that I think is a lot of fun and,
Yeah.
and really rewarding is, you know, when we get to know people, you know, people that comment and, you know, we have banter back and forth and, you know, I think
Do you-
people like it. They tell us they do. So
Yeah, they
I
do.
don't know.
For some reason, this is a kind of a little bit of a agree to disagree, but can we get too big where people wanting to meet us gets overwhelming? Where like you have to have a line to see. Do you like it better now where we can just kind of casually walk around and meet people? It's like, hey, we know you guys. What's up?
So, I mean-
to where like last year when Emma Source was at Brick Slopes, they had a line of people to meet and greet.
So I saw
you know.
that at, you know, Brick World, for
Yeah.
example. You know, M&R
Oh yeah, there was some big there's some big names there.
He had a
Yeah.
line, and you know, he was really nice.
Yeah.
Like he was in the one video, really nice
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
and you know that's what I'd heard, and he was, and I saw, you know, there were a lot of kids, a lot of people, you know, Star Wars fans mostly, of course, 'cause
Yeah,
that's what he
right.
does, you know, and he would sign autographs, and I'm sure it's not like it changes over time, right?
Yeah.
Like the first time someone asks, "Can I get a picture with you?" You're like,
Yeah.
"Why? What did I do?" But,
Uh-huh.
you know, after the 1,000th time, it's like, "Oh yeah, okay, sure,"
Uh-huh.
you know.
Right.
But I do think that there was probably an aspect where, you know, he couldn't just go and wander around the
Yes.
convention.
Yeah.
You know, and some people, like I even found this because there were a couple of people that commented they were looking for me at Brick World. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I missed them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so, you know.
But you had
'cause
the
don't wanna
time
let
and you
someone
had the
down.
willingness to see people.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but that's the thing. Like I felt bad when, you know, I got a text from Cody after we had left, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, this person's looking for you." And I was
Oh
like, "Oh,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm in Milwaukee." You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Darn it.
Sorry about that.
Right.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Hopefully we don't have that situation in Brick Slopes. If you're there,
hopefully we meet both of you.
we'll be there as much as we can. Should we talk about that now?
Yeah, we can do that. We can talk about if you want to go to Brick Slopes the weekend before Labor Day.
Yes.
You can get a single day pass for 10% off using the code Breaking News, all
just
one
like
word.
that. And no,
Did
anything
you
that I
notice
said,
last time I had it all flowed?
it
in there?
was
nice.
beautiful. It was quite.
It was
natural.
like we knew what we were doing.
It was so professional. I was impressed. That was on
Even
on
a
our
broken clock
content.
is right twice a day.
Indeed. But no, we wanted to also talk about where we're going to be.
Yeah, so that's one of the things we want to try to make sure. Should anyone want to see us, you have an opportunity to try to find us. I think it's probably more of an issue on the busier days. So probably
Yes,
Saturday.
it's quite chaotic.
Saturday's
yeah.
going to be a busier
That's
day.
going to be a big day. Yeah.
But we've talked about, you know, what's the best way for us to do that? Because I personally don't think YouTube has a great communication tool.
No.
Like you can comment on a video and someone can reply, right?
Yep.
But what we talked about, so we have each of our channels, but we also have the Breaking News podcast channel, and we're going to post updates on that channel. So they won't, I mean, there might be some videos.
They'll be just posts,
Maybe
right?
there'll be stupid videos to watch, but we'll
Sure.
do posts.
Oh, there'll be
where
plenty of
we
stupid
say,
videos.
You know, we say, oh, this is where we're at. You know, we'll be here for the next little bit or something like that. That's what we're going to try, and we'll see.
Do they does the general public have access to when like the meetings are happening that we're going to be in that we wouldn't be in the showroom?
So I think a lot of the meetings are VIB exclusives. I don't think all
so
of
that
them
wouldn't
are.
be all right.
Because there were some of them, if you remember, you had to show your badge to go in.
Yeah, and that's when we're not going to be
And
available.
then there were others where people were just kicked out
So sad.
indiscriminately. Anyway. So anyways, if you'd come, we would like to meet you. We'll have swag. Come find us.
We will?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
great.
better. I mean, we bought all that crap. We got to do something with it.
Oh yeah, we got to give the crap away.
No one's going to buy it, so. You know.
We can't even give this stuff away.
Do you think anyone's going to show up wearing a Breaking News shirt? That's what I'm always curious
If
about.
you
We
show
had
up-
someone show up.
If you show up with a Breaking News shirt, we got to do something special for him. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. Maybe I'll do a dance. I don't know.
We did do something special at Brick World. Did I tell you that?
Well, hold on. Did you tell me that?
I saw one. Well, I think
remember.
it was a couple of people together, but Joe was there.
Yeah, Joe's there, wasn't he?
He was the one with the shirt.
Yeah.
And his daughter was wearing one, but I gave him. He got the. You may remember. I don't know. Is it up here? We had the. No, I mean, you must have moved it downstairs. We had the Breaking News shirt sig fig. We had 3 of them. One for you, one for me, and an extra.
Oh, it's in my office downstairs. Yeah.
Well, there's now one in Indiana. That's where the one. It showed up in the aquarium. I don't know if you saw that in the sponsor video.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where that one was. So
very nice. Very nice.
we won't have that because it's gone. We only have one. But we'll have something.
We'll have something.
Maybe.
We'll figure something out.
I don't.
Yeah.
There's gonna be everyone wearing shirts. I
That'd
think
be
you can
so-
still buy a
that
shirt
would be so
on Etsy.
cool.
I wonder if anyone's buying anymore.
Oh,
They're probably like, oh, that's
lady,
dead.
like, no, we don't do those. There's no orders anymore.
All right,
Yeah.
shall we
What's next, man?
do some other things? We've got
It's getting late.
the poll question.
Poll. Oh, dude.
Yes, this is the one you've been
Oh,
waiting
no.
for.
Is this the food segment
This
one?
is the poll of. This is how it is worded exactly. I will read
Okay.
it. After the low support of the food segment and the last poll, which was what's your favorite segment, Alex was very excited because it was like 4% of people said the food segment was their favorite.
Yep.
Alex thinks it's a sign to drop the food segment.
It's a sign, Mr. Spock.
So the poll says, food segment lovers or haters, it's your final chance to make your feelings known. This is the most polarizing topic in
It really
Breaking
is,
News
man.
history, we've
It
decided.
really is.
With 160 votes, so it's pretty good, and it's only
Whoa.
been up 2 days.
That is a big response. All right. Okay, so this is like the real
It's
deal
leveling
here.
out. It was a
Oh.
little more leaning one way, but it's come back a little bit. So the options were keep the food,
Sure.
switch to drinks only,
Drinks only. Okay, we got a medium.
that was something you
middle,
said.
the middle ground. Yeah, I want to throw something out there,
and no food ever again.
including my gummy bears.
That's what if it's a no
And that's
food,
fine.
there's
And
going to
that's
be
fine.
no food.
I will comply. That's okay. That's okay.
I don't think you can. You'll die.
I will. I might die. I'm
Maybe
already.
that will be
I'm
the
al-
poll. Will
I'm
Alex
already.
die? Everyone
I'm
will
already
die. Yes,
struggling
that'll
here,
be the
guys.
poll. So,
All right, let's have it.
46% say
Ooh.
keep the food.
No.
40%
What?
say no food ever again. So it's fairly close.
Wait, hold on a second. What was winning initially?
Keep the food was like 53 last time I saw.
So it's starting
come
to
down
come
a bit,
back here,
yeah.
huh?
Switch to drinks only is 14%.
But when this airs, this might change a little bit, and you'll show the updated graphic, right?
I generally do that. I don't know if we'll see a ton more.
Okay.
We'll see.
Wow.
We do have some comments. We have 21 comments.
21. That's above average.
Well, especially for the short time. Some of our polls, because we filmed two
Yeah,
and then
that's
aired,
right.
one of them have a whole week, and some of them just get a day or two.
But this is like the week-long one right here.
Yeah, no, this is the one day.
I know, but it's like the one,
Yeah, okay,
the,
yeah, I see what you're
the
saying.
longer time frame.
The other guy, the other guy, I don't know, whatever. Try to start making mocktails with Jimmy and release an official Breaking News cookbook with exclusive Alex and Jason figures.
That's clever.
Rob Twin says, haha, maybe Alex needs to drop the bad attitude and have a Snickers. And Chef Eddie said, Alex is just hangry. So speaking of that,
It's, oh no.
this might be our last
No.
food segment, but I do
Did
have
you-
Snickers.
It's that. Oh, wait.
They're not normal Snickers.
Whoa, you guys. We've got
I was at the store.
butterscotch. Is this pistachio?
It is. Well, no, read what it says. It is. I'd like you to read that.
Quesadilla pista.
Yes. I think these are Indian. The person told me they were like Hungarian or something, but I think they're from India. Yeah, India.
Pistachio. How much did this cost?
I don't know. It was
Pistachios are a
imported,
lot.
so, you need to take a picture of those for us.
Oh
Before
man.
we open them and eat them.
You didn't take a picture beforehand.
I try, but sometimes I screw up. All right. So anyways, we'll eat those while we do this. Ron Valance says, it's supposed to be a Lego channel, not a food channel. take the food segment out so you can focus on more Lego.
More Lego, less food.
So this is the thing. I will be honest with you, Ron. I don't know how much more Lego you'll get if we take the food out. You'll get more something, but I don't know that it'll be like...
You know, you're not wrong, man.
Ty Novell, we all know... Lizzie, we all know we love Alex eating gummy bears. I think you guys need the variety, so both food and drinks should be in the mix. Also, you guys need to pick up traditional American snacks and sweets as well.
Uh-oh.
I'm still waiting for a Twinkies review from Alex.
I haven't had a Twinkie in a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I loved when I was a teenager? Those Zingers. Remember Zingers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had
They're
like
a
Coke-
Twinkie, but with
yeah,
that thick
they had,
frosting
and they
on
had,
the top.
I love the coconut Zingers.
Oh, the red ones?
Yeah,
With the coconut?
remember those? They still have those?
I think so. Do you know what I liked? I liked a good chocodile.
The chocolate.
So it was like a white cake with cream inside and covered in chocolate.
Oh yes.
those.
Okay. Wow.
There.
Yeah. Well, when my parents I was a little older, when money wasn't as tight. Remember, my parents had 7 kids. Right. I was number 5, and so we never had like the good treats, like the name brands. And even when they started buying cereal, like cold cereal was a luxury item. Like when I went to like my friend's house and I saw that they had like sugar cereal, like Trix or
What?
Cocoa Puffs, I was like, "You guys have cereal? Can we have it?" Oh, you know,
I have cornflakes at my house.
I remember like a sleepover I had with one family that had just so many amazing cereal. I couldn't wait for breakfast. I was like, "Oh boy!" Wake up in the morning like and guess what they were doing? Making eggs and toast and bacon. I was like, no, I don't want that. I want I want Trix. Anyway, what was my point? But no, but like stuff like that, like the Hostess cupcakes, I didn't get till I was like a lot older.
Yeah.
And I usually had to buy them. We never had those in our house.
Yep.
No way, man. Especially with our family would eat them up, right?
Yep.
And rightly so. Here, if I buy them, and it's not just my boys, Mindy, she will, if you buy chocolate, she will find it, and she will eat it. I guarantee it. But I was gonna say, like when later on in life, when I was a teenager, my mom started going to that was when the big supermarkets opened up, like the Costco and Sam's Club, and she started buying those massive like malto meal. Like, what are they called? Like they're the cheap brand.
Malto meal.
Malto meal, yeah.
Knockoff cereal.
Cheerios knockoff and Frosted Flakes knockoff.
I hate Cheerios.
Yeah.
Cheerios are horrible.
So I lived off of the Frosted Flake knockoffs, and they were delicious. Because that was the closest thing I had to sugar cereal. I mean, but
I don't have a problem with the Malto meal, the off-brand.
Yeah.
They're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But I do not like Cheerios. My wife loves Cheerios, but I would rather starve.
But man, Josh, he has eaten thousands and thousands of dollars worth of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That is a cereal that he eats 2 bowls of a day, one in the morning, morning for a teenager, whenever that might be, and one before he goes to bed for some reason. And he puts so much milk in it, you guys. Like, I did that too. All right, There's something about having a little bit of milk left that you can just drink. But this kid, man.
Does he not drink it?
No,
Oh.
he does not drink it. He's got so much. You can have easily another bowl, maybe even 2 more bowls of cereal with the same amount of milk he's got in there.
That.
Right? But what he does is I was like, why don't you just drink it? He's like,
Oh, so he does drink it, just a spoon at a time?
Spoons it in.
Oh, I thought you were
he
saying
does.
he dumps it.
Oh, he doesn't dump it. Oh, I
Okay.
would.
Okay. That's
I
what I
would
was
be
what?
like super dad mode if that were the case. And one time, like he poured milk in there, and it was the last of it in the gallon. I was like, that actually is the right amount of milk for that amount of cereal. Did you know that? He's like,
No, it's
so
not.
he tried it, and we went and started watching a video, and he gets up and he walks in the kitchen and pours more milk, and he's like, there's not enough milk in that. Anyway, you know what? But when you're paying for the groceries, it's different.
Yep.
Right? So
Sure is.
he'll learn that lesson eventually. I have no concern over that. So right now, just live off the fat of the land, my boy. All right, go ahead.
All right.
Sorry, that was a long...
DL Bricks, Dennis, who was
Hey,
here
yeah,
last week.
Hey, there we go.
Food was fun for a while, but it's run its
Right,
course.
of course. There you go.
Time to find a new, completely unrelated to Lego space filler. Well,
Space filler, Mr. Spock. Space.
but he brought us food, so that's
He
the part
brought
that's funny.
food, which was-
He did talk about the irony of that. I
Yeah,
think,
it
but-
was very ironic, but yeah, we enjoyed. I loved it. It was actually to have him down here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna thanks for leaving him here. I didn't say anything, like
He's like,
but he didn't take them.
you didn't remember that, did you?
So thanks. And Mindy was in here eating them too, by the way. When we were on that, we got peeked in on the A Fool podcast.
Hugh O'Brien says, "Cut the food, bring the booze and bricks segments."
I thought you were saying cut the crap. Booze and bricks. I don't know. Booze and bricks?
I don't know. That's what it says. Delson Croft.
Hey,
this is
Delson.
going to be close. I feel like
Yeah.
it's getting closer. Crying Brian. I think it's a fun segment and makes your podcast a little bit more unique than others.
I guess so.
But it seems like one person is always against trying new things, so I'm sure it won't stay.
Yeah.
I wonder who he's talking about.
Obviously you. I mean, come on.
Tracy4327 says, "Whatever you enjoy. I don't think it has to be all the time. If you find something you want to try on the podcast, do it." Well, we kind of do that.
Yeah.
And sometimes we find things we want to do and we don't try.
That's also true.
Charlie Wallace, please keep. It's funny.
Oh wow. Wait, what's funny about it? Is it my negative attitude of going?
It's,
Oh, here we go.
I think it's the love
again."
and the hate.
It's the yin and yang, right? Yeah.
That's right. Beans Bricks, keep the food pre-recorded in a different area of the house, the kitchen, and then just add it with a cool intro like "Old Man, New Shirt." Do we need an intro?
That's not a bad idea. Do
Old
we need
guy, new food.
Let's see, Hangry Man. I don't know.
You
we can
you
think
come
of
up
something.
with a jingle.
A jingle.
I don't know.
We can't come. It's got to be like accidental, like old guy, new shirt. Like that was.
Well, I do have a thought, but I'll
he's
run
having
it by
a
you
thought.
later.
Maybe. Oh, okay. Yeah,
I don't want people to, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna take or not. So, Beans Bricks, keep the food. Oh wait, we did that one.
Oh yeah, we did.
Chris Cummings, I would be
Chris.
jealous if you guys had ice cream. That's my favorite food group. We've had ice cream. I don't
have
think it was
had
a
ice
food
cream.
segment, but we've had ice
No,
cream.
we've had ice cream.
We did it on the live stream.
Yeah, it was a live stream. I was eating ice cream there.
And then on the other
I
stream
sure
you
do.
did.
I sure do a lot
did
of
the
eating
Twitch.
for somebody who does not like
I don't know.
the food segment.
Brick Czar, you can't deprive Alex of the food and gummies.
Yes, you are right.
Daniel Estes, this one was tough. I like the segment. Maybe just switch off between where you both have been doing it. So that is another thought. We do it on one channel, not the other.
Yeah, I guess we
I
can
don't
do
know.
that.
There's that.
We can thin it out.
Poke Holly, the food segment is quirky and brings out your personalities. I may not be watching it, looking for the next fruit-infused soft drink to try, but it adds character to the show. Agree to disagree was a great idea too.
Yes.
To be honest, this is the only show, besides the Super Bowl, where one of the best parts of it is the ads. Words from our sponsors.
That's
Thanks
there
for
you
the
go.
work you guys put into this.
Hey, we got compared
Thank
to the
you.
Super Bowl. Thanks.
We should start charging those kind of rates.
Right, yeah, millions of dollars, yeah.
Thrillmaster 100 says, trash the food. Lego itself is food for the heart and good.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
I know who that is. Yeah. He's actually reached out to me personally, like, dude.
Oh, is this what they hate?
Yeah,
yeah. Well, 2 more comments from the same
Oh,
individual.
whoa.
Having
all right.
food is like Disney doing Star Wars. Taking their own liberty with the content no matter how random it is. No more food. And lastly says, food segment is on. Time to turn on music and the spoken word instead. SG Bricks, I don't mind the food or drinks, but it doesn't have to be every episode. Maybe every recording evening, one food or drink as a minimum.
Yeah.
And finally, Chef Eddie, we need to make it even and have Alex bring the food as well. So you can both try something weird, and you should never wear the same shirt in any podcast, so Brickstar can do an old guy new shirt segment on his show.
Oh,
Well, we do try to switch up our shirts.
Well, between recordings, but people kind of know my rotation.
Someone did comment about you having a new shirt, I think.
Yeah, I had a different shirt on in that and I don't know if I've worn this one or not, but I have a very limited number of shirts, an even smaller number that I actually wear. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, it's not a lot. All right.
Should we do a final food segment? Or is it?
Or is it?
Wasn't that the Jabbo shirt last week? Or is it?
Or
how are we gonna do this? Split
I don't
these in
know.
half?
I didn't bring a.
We'll just break them. I'm okay.
You wanna
if
try to
touch
split it in
You wanna
half?
Just do that or not? Does that bother
Look
you?
how small these things are now.
Well, it's.
I remember these things being so much larger. This is like the fun size. That is
Sorry,
terrible.
it didn't break evenly. Whatever.
You know, mine's not going to break evenly either.
That's fine.
Hey, what is that? Is that on the Parent Trap where the twins break a candy bar in half? And it's always...
I don't know.
Which one? Which
I
one do you
don't
want more
care.
of?
I don't care.
I'll take this
Let's
one.
do the
then.
same one at the same time.
Oh,
though.
okay. So let's do the butterscotch one. I think that's going to be the
I
more
think that'll be the more
sweeter
normal
one, right?
Yep. It does smell a little different.
Oh wow, that's There's a lot of. That's pretty strong taste right off the bat.
I don't know. I kind of miss the caramel.
I do too.
It doesn't. I don't think it's as sweet.
I like the normal Snickers more than this.
Now, part of that could be cultural. Like we have a lot more sweet things in America than they do outside.
Yeah. No, the pistachio I'm looking forward to.
I don't think it's bad.
No,
Like
not
I
bad.
would eat. I'm not like, oh, I'm not gonna eat that again. But
No.
if I had other options, I would maybe choose other options, like maybe pistachio.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Should we try it?
All right, hold on. I need to get this one down first.
Get some palate cleanser.
I'm out of water. All right.
Try it. Doesn't smell.
Sorta. I don't know.
know.
Does pistachio have a smell?
I don't know. Oh, it's softer. It's a different texture.
There's a pistachio. You know what? I like that more than the butterscotch. That's a cool taste. Actually, I like
It's
that.
not as sweet still.
No, it's not. But yeah, more. I like the pistachio more. That's surprising because I would have thought that the butterscotch would be.
I expected it to be sweeter.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah,
This one's softer than the butterscotch.
I guess so. They're both pretty soft. They both fell apart pretty easy.
I don't know.
Oh. There you go. Wow.
There you go. That could be the
Hungry?
final food segment ever.
Why wait? Grab a Snickers. Snickers. You owe us money now for that.
All right.
Well, that was interesting. I love how we did this, and then we had the food segment.
Well, when someone had said something about Snickers, that's why I had to add it in there.
You know what? Yeah, you're
It
not
fit.
wrong. And it's great because I was actually kind of hungry. So now I'm going to be joyful.
All right.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, right on time for...
Old guy.
New shirt.
Okay, so another 9. I think we're getting caught up though, so we might not have to
Ooh.
do too much longer. First up, we have a Philly bike ride shirt.
No.
I don't remember what it's about.
Philly. Hey, is that another one of those?
Next, we have a face.
There's a face.
This is the back of the shirt. Guess what type of shirt it is?
Do I even need to guess?
Nope.
Okay.
That's right. It's a giant face. Or it might be a giant face. I don't know.
It might be a giant face, yeah.
Then there's this one. I did not crop it. That's the way the video was when it opened.
Wow. Impressive.
So again, it's a They Might Be Giants Instant Fan Club shirt.
Yeah.
But he's
Instant.
showing off his Ninjago micro.
That's pretty cool to see them all like that. Is
Yeah.
that all 4 of them?
Yeah.
It sure is.
Yeah, it is
Wow.
all 4.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Next, we have a shirt for Speedy.
When I think of Speedy, I always think of like when I'm watching Giants baseball games.
I remember. This was going on. Okay.
Oh no, I was like, I had that memorized. And they make a pitching change. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change, your oil change tune-up, and smog experts. Just advertising works, I guess, on me.
Yeah, well.
All right, Speedy.
This video was one where he had filmed the entire thing and then realized his camera was off.
Oh, what's that like?
I don't know. That would be horrible, wouldn't it?
That would just be
I can't
awful to
imagine.
have that happen to you.
Next, we have...
It's the Yellow Castle.
It is, yes. And you've got, I don't know, is that orcs and...
Yes. Orcs. Is that World of Warcraft?
But it looks like Lego.
World of Legocraft. I mean, there's no Lego...
World of Orccraft.
Orccraft. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, sure. All right, we beat
Next,
that to
we
death.
have...
Oh, boy.
That one's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Lego Magician.
I like how they... yeah, that's clever. That's very clever. Yeah.
Next...
Spiffy. Wait, hold on a second. Is that allowed? I thought he wasn't supposed to be doing button-up shirts.
Well, the reason we have this shirt is because the video starts this way, and then all of a sudden it switches.
It looks like he's reporting the news.
Yes. It switches because, and he's talking about, you know, what shirt are we going to be talking about, you know, whatever. But then he switches because he announces that he got sponsored by a shirt company.
No,
like they make online
that's
shirts
right,
or
huh?
something.
Wow.
So
does that mean he's
then
got
he
to
switched to one of their shirts, and they're paying him in shirts. That's what he said.
Hey, that's good. Hey, if it works
It
out
works,
for him.
right? So, there you go.
So are we going to see the same logo of shirts for the next 2, 3, 5 years from him?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Are you going to do
I don't
this?
know how many shirts he's going to do.
Are you going to do this again next year, Jabbo? Let us know in the comments below.
What if that's his thing? From now on, he never wears the same shirt.
Now
ever
on,
again in
it's
a
always a
video.
different shirt.
There's your challenge, Jabbo.
Ooh.
I am throwing down the gauntlet. Do it.
Do it. Oh, wow.
Let's see. Next, we have a non-responsive computer.
Non-responsive, yes. I mean, I see it.
Well,
I just can't see
we
it.
can't. Yeah. Let's see here.
Well,
Well,
I guess that's that. I mean, I can see the last one just fine. Let's just do a general like reaction.
you'd be like, "Ooh, that's
Oh,
good."
okay, that's a cool one. That's different. All right. Moving on.
There we go. We're up and running again.
There it is. Sorta. You know, now that I see it close up, it still doesn't look any different to me.
It's like a tree.
There's like something climbing up a tree.
I see what this says.
Oh, Vsauce.
Vsauce.
We should have known. We should have known.
We should have known.
Yeah. Keep calm and don't blink. You know what?
That's a Doctor Who shirt, I think.
It is,
that,
definitely. Yeah.
Oh, that's because, do you know why it has that?
I don't know.
There's like the statues, and when you don't look, then they move at you or something. I don't know. My son was he was a Whovian. I think that's what they call those people.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I don't know. There's some name for him, and someone's probably screaming or putting it in the comments about how dumb we are. And that's okay. You're probably right. Okay, that was your episode of Old Guy,
New shirt.
New Shirt.
That was fantastic. Thanks for providing amazing content for us, Jabo, whether you intended or not.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. By the way, as we record this in Utah, it is Pioneer Day. And
What is Pioneer Day?
I don't know. If you don't like Pioneer Day, it's called Pie and Beer Day. But no, it's celebrating the anniversary of when the Mormon pioneers arrived in the Salt Lake Valley.
And settled Salt Lake,
Settled
and
Salt
then
Lake
the greater
City and
Utah
all that
area.
stuff,
After.
yeah.
So
So
it's a state holiday. is
yeah,
basically the
a lot of people get it's like the 4th of July. But there's fireworks
There's
like
fire-
all week.
I'm
they're going
assuming
on
that's why
outside.
you're bringing this up.
Yeah, because
we're
we hear
hearing
fireworks. I was like,
I thought they were celebrating another great episode of Breaking News.
you know what? You know what? That's true. We should have just said, hey, thank you. Yay,
Well, we
yay
have one
for
other
us.
thing we got to go over. Because we missed something from before.
We missed the one.
Yes.
Okay, let's not miss this thing.
We have a community commentary.
Ooh.
This was submitted a while ago and it got
Yeah, we're a little late.
misplaced.
A little late to the party here, guys.
If you want to submit something for community commentary, Generally, it's not from May like this one is.
We've been pretty late on other stuff, but we get to it eventually.
Anyways, if you would like to feature a build or a collection, a city, whatever you have, where can they send that, Alex?
They can send it to jasonsbricksin5@gmail.com.
As well as any other subscriber or any other company looking for influencers trying to sign up Alex for stuff. I get emails for him all the time now.
That is fantastic.
It's horrible.
I love that. Yeah, I wonder.
Just wait till all that crap arrives at your house.
I haven't seen many of those lately.
That's because mine.
I usually get 2 to 3 a week.
I got, I think, 2 to 3 today.
Wow.
You. Yeah.
Anything good?
Speedo. You want Speedo?
You guys want to see me in a Speedo?
I don't know what it is.
I don't want to see me in a Speedo. Mindy does not want to see me in a Speedo. All right. You know what?
Old guy, no shirt.
No shirt. No clothes.
No pants.
There were some weird ones lately that I was getting before they suddenly stopped and went to you. I don't know why that is, but whatever it is, I love it.
I get a lot of software things like help us make you, we're going to increase your influence or
those, I hate those so much. But like there's like weird obscure items. Oh, jewelry. Jewelry was one that I've been getting by more than one. It's like, we'll send you free jewelry. I'm like, I don't want jewelry. Like, it's so weird. Like, what am I going to do with jewelry? Like, if there's anything, like even...
I could see if it was like Lego earrings or something, but it's probably not, right?
No.
I mean, that's just...
No, their thing is like, you can get a free piece of jewelry. I'm like, I do not want jewelry, even if it's free. Thank you.
So I did a review on a camera lens.
Oh, you did?
Attachment for my phone.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fun. Oh, you know
By the
what?
time this came out, the video's probably gonna be reviewed. I was so delayed in getting them the video, but I got it done.
I got one offer on my other channel, Good Clean Fun, to test out something for my side-by-side, something that kind of muffles the loud sound.
Okay.
And but it was in a comment section, and I was like, that's funny. I mean, I didn't respond, but I was like, hey, cool. I've arrived on my other channel that doesn't even have 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So there you go. Anyway, if you guys want to subscribe, go check out Good Clean Fun, all one word, and you'll see a picture of my family. That's me, but it is nothing about Lego. It's all about me hitting the streets. And no, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it's about.
It's about good, clean fun.
It's about having good, clean fun with your family. Boom. And there's a lot of videos about my truck. That's the way it is.
That sounds exciting.
It's very exciting, yeah. Okay, moving on.
All right, so we have a community commentary here that was submitted.
Oh, that's right.
This is from Will Williams.
I know that guy.
Yes, you've met him before.
What's up, Will?
It says, I have been a Lego fan since I was 10 years old. I actually ran into you once at the Lego store in Murray.
Wait, you?
To me, yes.
Oh, okay. I was like, I ran into you more than one time.
I am friends with Alex, and I also watch the Bricking News podcast. Great stuff and highly amusing.
Highly amusing.
But do you like the food?
He loves the food. It's your favorite, right, Will?
Can I ask, though, that we try to stay on Lego topics as much as possible, though, please? That was bad timing. While the food stuff can sometimes be fun, it's not Lego. Well, maybe he tuned out this episode because we did food before.
Hopefully you still made it.
Anyway, I wanted to show you my Lego layout. This is my dream house designed like my high school, Springville High.
Springville. He is a local, by the way.
Yes, that's I don't know, what, about a half hour south of here. Yeah. So, my high school days were some of my most treasured memories in my life that I still have homesickness from it on occasion to this day.
Wow, you had a great high school experience.
Do you not think fondly back on high school?
I am so glad that is over.
We went to the same high school.
Yeah, and I am so glad.
We were so close.
We were so close, you and I.
And yeah, whatever.
Well, you graduated before I entered, though.
I've always been ahead of you.
This is not, yeah.
Most people want to burn their high school. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I liked high school. It was fine.
I want to dedicate and live in mine.
Wow.
Anyways, here are some pictures of the Lego mock of it. I built it in a modular style and have descriptions below each picture and the interiors. So here's the first one.
Oh, okay. Those are good sizes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of
a big
colors and
heart.
striping. Oh, is this
I like
that set from
The slides. It's
the-
like a.
I think that was the gift with purchase they had.
It's like a water park.
Yeah.
He's got a water park.
That's different than the one I was thinking.
He's got a sport he plays where you actually are throwing a ball around and you're fully clothed in a swimming pool. Yeah.
Water polo?
No, it's not water polo. Will, help us out, man.
What?
Let us know what it's called. It's got a weird name. Maybe it's not a weird name. I don't know. Maybe it's just water ball. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
All right, moving right along.
here we go. I don't know. This
This is the main event right here.
Yeah. This is the main house building. The yellow symbol on the front of it is the star logo of the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square, while the star was from my Christmas decorations, as are the lights over the brown rim.
Huh. I didn't know that. That's cool. He did a good job of it.
No. Oh, he's got the, is that the stunts guy in the bathtub there?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. This is the interior going from right to left. We have a living room,
Dang.
a kitchen, and the bedroom. The bed is in the bedroom, and the pool is a pool bed.
A
meaning
pool
it's
bed.
A pool that you sleep in.
He loves pools.
I was thinking like a water bed when I read that.
No, not a water bed. It's a pool bed.
I have a passion for swimming, fully clothed.
See?
Oh, there you go. So I see. You should have waited to ask your questions till we finished reading, evidently.
Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself there.
So I thought it would be fun if my bed was that way.
Judge me
Judge
tender.
me tender. Yeah, you know what?
I don't know how to judge that.
People can sleep
don't,
however they want.
Don't
I
drown.
was
That's
gonna
all I'm going to
don't-
say.
Yeah, that would be my big concern. This next building is just an add-on to my Lego figure friends that also live in this area with simple bedrooms that I made for it.
Cool. It's very nice. I like the big colored heart.
And it's got
The rainbow
big
heart.
Is that Heart Lake City?
Heart Lake
Ah.
City. Ah. Oh, wow.
All right. So then we've got.
Yep.
This is another add-on for another family living here that is a simple small house. I didn't have any more brown ridge pieces to add to the brown rim over the windows and the doors. Irregardless, I'm still satisfied with the model itself. Anyways, I hope you enjoy these pictures. Feel free to share it on Bricking News. I'd love to come and see your Lego display sometime. It looks like a lot of fun.
Well, he's seen mine many a time. So.
I was going to say, I thought you said he'd been here. Thank you for sending that. I apologize that we were delayed in getting.
How late were
there.
we on that? 2 months?
It was May.
Ooh,
So it's
sorry
been a couple
about that.
months, so.
He's sorry about that, Will.
Well, the problem is my inbox is getting full of people saying, "Alex, sell our wood engraver," and this kind of crap.
I love it.
So yeah. Anyways, I don't know. You're gonna be at Brick Slopes. We can see you there. If not,
Oh,
before.
yeah. Were you going to be at Brick Slopes? I hope so, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
We will be there.
If you want to know where we'll be,
there.
you can find us on the Bricking News
The
podcast
Breaking News
channel.
podcast. Check out for the updates. Let us know. Or no,
What
we'll
else
let
can
you
they
know.
find on the Bricking News podcast channel?
They can find precaps of this show.
What is a precap?
A precap is when Jason tries to find the best moments of a 2-hour show in a 5 to 10 minute span, so you don't have to waste your time watching this.
Wow. Maybe we should just record a 5 to 10 minute span.
You know, back in the day, didn't we do like a 17 minute or
Well, that was
20
originally
minute?
because we realized a 5 minute. We're gonna keep it to 5 minutes. So like our first one on my channel was like 8 minutes.
8 minutes?
I swear that's what it
Wow,
was.
how did we do that? That's
I don't
incredible.
think we did very good at it. Let's see.
That's
I will tell you how long
insane.
it is.
What else do you do on that? Oh, you also do you do any outtakes? Oh, we do the live stream on it.
We do live stream on
Yes,
there about
live
every 2
stream.
weeks. We didn't get one in this week.
We didn't get one
but
in, no.
That's all right.
But yeah, but we do those very inconsistently. So if you're around and you see us chatting online live, feel free to join us.
We've been trying to be better about putting it up there, but here you go.
And
The third episode. I mean, I guess we did this thing
Oh
where
my
we talked about it.
goodness.
The third one was 5 minutes and 48 seconds. And ask Alex. What do we ask you? One question and we cut it off?
why is it only 5? It's only 6. It's not even 6
It's
minutes.
6 minutes. Well, it was on my channel. That was the
I gotta
one.
find that. That's incredible. There's no way. Are you sure your phone just didn't die and you said whatever?
No, that was the thing. And then we decided this is not going to work. So we cut it. I just threw caution to the wind.
We do that a lot around here.
I'm not sure what we do around here.
Well, guys,
Okay.
irregardless, it's been a lot of fun.
We didn't do comments. Do we need to do any comments?
I can't. I don't know. Can we do? Well,
Do you want me to just try to pick? I should let you pick the question.
Give me those. That way I can't complain. Is that what
That's
you're gonna
right.
say?
You get to be
You
the one.
make the call.
So it's all right here. There you go.
Is this a touch screen?
I already-
It's not
no.
a touch screen.
You can just. Let's see, where are we at? I don't know.
Why
where the
can't we
mouse
just have a
is.
mouse?
There
It's
you
right
go.
there.
You just use 2 fingers.
Two
and it
fingers
goes.
on it? Okay. All right. Well, is this a new laptop?
Within a year.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we got to start off here with West Valley Brick Builders. Thanks for the shout out, as always. There's a little more to the story on the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I did physically build the entire thing in one afternoon. Impressive. But I have been building it in my head for easily a month or more. And you know what? That is where a lot of the work goes. Absolutely. The hardest thing was staying inside the box. Ooh, think inside the box. I think I needed about 6 to 8 more studs in length to have it properly proportioned. But all in all, I am happy with the result. Maybe we can have your viewers choose a winner after out of all the submitted entries for our project. How many entries do they have?
I want to say there was like 10 or 12 that are going to be part of it.
Oh, shoot. I better up my game. Looking forward to hanging out at Brick Slopes. We are too. I will get to slow down and enjoy things more this year as much as I am capable of slowing down. Yeah, he is a busy guy. We're almost done with GW. Mostly down to technical details.
George
and
Washington?
George Washington. Yeah. George W. Details and final detailing. We're prepping for voice recording. 100% real human this year. We're excited to share this creation. It's been a journey. We're
Does that mean
looking
no
forward to it.
farting noises? Dang it.
Well, that's still human. This is Chris Cummings. At the aquarium, I'm surprised Bricksar didn't jump in with the whales. Mom, that guy is swimming with the whales. And I hope he remembered where he parked. They validate parking. Bricksar. Word processor? We had typewriters. Yeah. I'm doing the
Don't
two.
click.
I'm doing the double fingers,
Just
man.
do 2 fingers.
I was doing the double finger thingy with it.
I don't know.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Delson says, "I can't wait to meet Jason. It's a real thrill. Let me tell you. It's
a big
quite,
deal.
He's kind of a big
My
deal.
kids are excited every day when I come home. Oh wait, I work at home. Never mind.
Nice.
And they're not excited.
They're excited. They're like, we're in their way." Rob Lyons, I was talking about Blazing Saddles today with some of the young guys. That movie was just the best. It is so smartly written. It is so fantastic, so irreverent. I love it. Let's see. Oh, Jimbo Brick says, "Bring the supercars." Okay, sure.
I think someone else said bring the castle, so I don't know. Did you decide which one you're bringing?
Maybe both. I think the cars are easier. All right, the castles make me a little nervous, but there's just the 3 of them, right? That are actually the brick.
Oh, I was thinking
Bricklink.
I don't know.
I thought there were just the 3. Maybe, I don't know. Well, I mean, I could bring the other the Lion Knight's castle for fun, you know.
But that's not a Bricklink castle, so.
Hey, Delson says he enjoys the precaps. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
But Jimbo Breck says, "I hate the food segment." Also, Alex eat gummy bears throughout the episode. Yeah. So.
Well, wait. I don't think he said.
He said,
Alex, I hate the food.
segment.
This is Alex talking.
And then also Alex eats gummy bears. Yeah.
You made it sound like he hated
Yeah,
the food segment.
I know.
want to make sure.
The context was off.
It is correct.
I will, yes. Delson says that Disneyland looks great. I agree. That does look great that you put together on that vignette.
Thank you. What's Judy say?
Judy says, "Great video. Yes, I made it through the whole episode. Wow, that is something."
Woo.
Living in Lansing, Michigan. Don't think I'll be traveling to Utah for Brick Slopes next month. We'll miss you, Judy. You'll be there in spirit. Jimbo Bricks, Mel Brooks movies are genius. Young Frankenstein. I love Young Frankenstein. That's a good one. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so MG3000 says,
You know
"Jason."
the funniest thing?
What's that?
I didn't realize that the person that played Frankenstein's monster, I guess,
Yeah.
was the dad in Everyone Loves Raymond.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, because I remember I'd seen the movie, and then I was watching Everyone Loves Raymond, and then one time, like, Young Frankenstein came on, and I was watching, I was like, wait a second, it's Peter Boyle, right? I think that's
Yeah.
it. Like, that's who that is! Anyways, when you make those connections, sometimes it's like, oh!
I should say though, I have never seen a single minute of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, haven't you?
I have never seen any of it.
I think it's a funny show.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Do you like Everyone Loves Raymond? Everybody Loves Raymond.
Everybody Loves Raymond. Yeah.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Is this one that? Oh, it's addressed to you.
Oh, it is?
3000. Jason, there's a friend's accessory that is cat ears with central pin to attach it. It's part blah blah blah. That might work for you.
Oh, I did read
The
that,
Animal
yeah.
Crossing. Okay, that's for your
For what's her name?
Costanza. Valencia. Corinthia.
You're never gonna.
Come on. Hortensia. Ah, I
You
can't.
got to read this one.
Okay. Bricks, squid bricks. Yeah, I guess. Bricks, squid bricks. Okay. Oh, yeah. I lived in Japan for 7 years when I was in the Navy. Totally true. They can fine you as well. Ooh. We had an officer get reported to the base for not separating garbage. Had to go to local city hall to pay a fine.
Remember we
They
talked about that?
don't, they don't fool around with their recycle.
And guess what? People follow the rules.
Oh, hey, here it is. Bricks in space.
Oh, maybe this is the
Hortensia figure.
Yeah, okay.
Skirt. Okay, yeah.
I did
Body
read
just
this
plain
one.
black. So he kind of explains.
Yes.
What
And
you
I
can
had
do.
that thought. I had thought about this, like, because there's a few different ways you could do it. Like the skirt, similar to like the one in the Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
Some things like that. But I haven't found a head I've been super happy with is the thing.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna ever get a real one from Hortensia from them.
Probably not.
No. Some dude called Brick Trains. Did you guys just compare sorting Lego to sorting tables in Excel? Nerds.
Yes, he did.
That is right. Sort of did that.
You were so angry at me for asking you that question. I was like, geez.
I was watching. I was like, I was kind of a jerk.
Yeah, you were.
I'm sorry about that.
It's
Let
okay.
me
I
take
was
that all
like-
back and say like, yeah, I go by color mostly.
I didn't think I was asking like a
I don't know
crazy
why.
thing, and you were, like,
I don't know
getting
why
more
I
and more
got
and
I got
more.
worked up over it, man.
I
It's
was
like,
well,
I don't do it that way. I do it the way, but I just kept saying it depends.
I was like, man, this Alex guy's kind of mean. Dude, why is he on this? Why does Jason put up with this guy?
I give a thumbs up to your
Jeez.
apology.
I
It's
know,
okay.
man. It's funny sometimes when I'm watching these episodes back and I'm like, huh.
I know, I'm the same way.
I
I'm
must
like,
have been
wow.
grouchy that night. I didn't have my gummy bears. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on.
I see
man.
things. I'm like, yeah, that didn't come across like I thought it did. Right? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. Judy says, she's got a timestamp here. You mentioned earlier selling off some of your Lego. Maybe you could consider selling bags of bulk Lego at Brick Slopes. It's not a bad idea, but that would require me to sell stuff at Brick Slopes, and I don't really.
I did see a story about a kid that he
Oh.
would go to the Pab Wall and buy like premium parts. You know,
Okay.
I don't know, leaves and
Yeah.
brick and mortar pieces, whatever. And he would do that throughout the year. And then he parted them all out into bags.
Yeah.
And went to like a yard sale and had them. They were like $5 a bag.
Yeah.
You know, and he would get, I don't know, say 6 bags out of a cup.
Yeah.
So he'd make $30 off of a $15 cup.
Oh, okay. Not
So
bad.
there's
There's some
some
value in that. All right.
you know.
Cool.
But I don't think the blue trans satellite dishes would.
No, that I wouldn't care for that. No. Let's see. One clever pig says, 40-second comment. Yes. Are you proud of me, Dad? So proud. Such a proud moment. Alex, bring the Technic supercars. Technic needs more love. I agree. BDP needs to be once a year, in my opinion. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, twice max, sure. Makes it more special. By the way, the Trestle Bridge was reviewed by Racing Brick. Oh, okay. And my guess is it didn't sell because it's terrible. Imagine paying $100 for a
How do you really feel?
It's terrible. Oh, well, now that you mention it. Imagine paying $100 for a Speed Champions car, but $80 of it is wrapped up in road plates.
Yeah.
It's just bloat. Finally, speaking of
Well, but I
ATM,
think the trellis is what was
Yes,
the icon
that
of it,
is,
right?
yes,
It
yeah.
wasn't meant as part of a city. It was meant as a display piece.
yes.
So anyway, sorry, continue. Finally.
No, it's good. It's good. He says, finally, speaking of ATM machines and BDP programs, may I introduce you to my good friend PIN numbers. I heard that one a lot. PIN numbers. Yeah, that's also redundant. There you go.
Personal identification number.
Oh, my goodness.
I bet if you ask your son, he would know what a pin is. Like he knows what it is, but he couldn't tell you what pin. Oh, that
What it
stands for something.
Yeah.
I thought
Probably
it
not
was
even
just called a
ATM
pin,
either.
right?
No, yeah. Yeah. Delson says, bring your castles. Maybe I will. I I like bringing stuff to the show, as long as it doesn't stress me out. When I brought the pirate ships, that was a little stressful because those don't travel well.
Yeah.
Ty Novell says, good luck finding an Hortensia, Jason. I was thinking through Fabuline characters, but that didn't seem to help. Neither did Angry Birds minifigs. Oh, yeah, they did have Angry Birds. Yeah. Let's see. Delson says, Spaceballs 2 is being made by Amazon right now. How about I mess it up? I always get nervous on that stuff. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you know what? I want to say this. Delson says, I do wish that the BDP sets had printed instructions. I am building my castle today, and I'm like, oh, gosh. The digital's okay, but, man, I love the physical instructions, you know?
Yeah.
Zack Attack Productions says, back in my day, we had WordPerfect. Yikes. WordPerfect. Let's see. JW Bowl 1. Question related to paper versus plastic bags. I dump the pieces out of the plastic bag, and later you think I'm missing a piece before I find it stuck in a crumpled corner of the bag. Does that happen less with paper bags? I haven't gotten any paper bags yet. It happens just as often, but you don't notice it as easily.
It's harder to see.
So what I've noticed is when I open up a bag, I am double, triple checking the plastic or the paper bag to make sure. But it does happen.
Yeah.
Delson is asking if your store is up yet.
It's up. It's not open. It's not loaded with stuff.
It's
I
getting
think
there.
we had a question.
Oh, we had a question?
Someone
Did I go
said
back?
question.
Oh, Joe again.
Yeah.
A question about experience of the building the Bricklink Designer Program sets. Have you experienced problems with missing or extra pieces? I just built the Mountain Fortress and it was missing 2 pieces. Oh, one critical to the operation of the gate. And an extra brick it shouldn't have. I also had a missing brick in the bowling alley set, but an extra brick it shouldn't have had. I was able to borrow parts from other sets to complete the builds, but I found it, if I can click that, extremely rare to have a missing pieces in a regular set, but I've had 3 missing pieces in 2 of the 3 BDP sets I built.
Have you had that? Because I know you've built them. I have some, but I haven't built them yet.
I built a number of them. I don't recall having missing pieces.
Did you check your paper bags, Joe?
Check your paper bags. Yeah. Well, the Mountain Fortress. Have you started building yours?
No, but I saw yours.
Yeah,
they
it was
were all
in
plastic.
here. Yeah. No, that's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you have an advantage because you have a collection of Lego you can draw from, but some people might not have that advantage. You know. What? Oh, is it Rob?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. Mardi Gras Man.
Okay.
Says, if you guys film 2 back-to-back and Alex eats a bag of gummy bears and gets all jacked up on all that soda over the course of 3+ hours, does he stay up all night? Sometimes, Earl. Yeah, maybe tonight. Well, I've laid off it tonight. I've tried to just do water. And that's why I think I've yawned a lot tonight. So sorry about that. And it's contagious, I know. Rob Lyon says, we have friggin' paper straws here in Canada. So sorry, man. They are awful. Ty Novell says, is that a new shirt that Alex is wearing? Well, not a new, but I don't think I've worn it before. So yeah, I can dig a little deeper in my closet.
Oh, I thought this was an interesting comment we should talk about.
Let's do it. Illusions30 says, why don't people like the Ocean House?
Because that was the one we talked about, and
Yeah.
you said, oh, you even said, oh, I
Yeah.
could have told you that would have been the worst seller.
It's one of the 3 I bought from Series 2 with Brick Cross Station and Mushroom House. I like all the Hanwas? Yeah, Hanwas designs.
The designer, yeah.
I also have the Mountain Windmill. Oh, that's a good one. Looking forward to saving money on Series 4 by only buying the Riverside Scholars. I think finding parts on Bricklink is much, much easier than TLG's site. I always use BL or Bricklink when I'm trying to put together a PAB order. Yeah, PAB is not there quite yet. But maybe we'll get there. I do not know. But it's a lot easier on Bricklink. However, so you mentioned Riverside Scholars. I feel like that's going to be one that doesn't move.
You don't think so?
I don't think it's going to move. You want to know why?
Sure.
It's open back.
Oh, well.
Oh, is there a response to it?
Someone
Joe
else
says,
said, I like the Riverside Scholars best in Series 4.
Oh, well, that's great.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Maybe it's not a popular opinion, but it seemed like it didn't
So
go
what about
very
the
far.
Ocean House, though?
Yeah, the Ocean House.
Why did you hate it?
Because it doesn't fit in my city.
Yeah. No, that's why I think it was that was the thought I had when you said it's going to be the least popular. My thought was, I don't know what type of collection that's going to fit in. Like if you had a big beach area, maybe, but you'd have to have a large space to fit a building of that size in that kind of area.
Yeah. Or have it as a
It's not
display
going to go in your
set.
city.
No, it's
Right.
not.
So
There's a lot of good comments in here. We're almost done with it. Oh, Marty Garman says, I took typing in high school. Top that. Nope. Let's see. This one is Neil Rustling Jeb J6 Zo, whatever. Let's be fair. Bricklink Designer Program has turned into Bricklink Castle Designers Program. Considering Series 3 and 4 out of 10 sets, 5 are Castle Medieval.
Yep.
If that logging train was just the train and did not include that useless bridge with a curve that you can't buy track for, so can't use, it would have sold far, far more. That stupid, useless bridge doomed that lovely little train. Well, that was a good rant. I loved it. You know what?
do you think it would have sold? Like, would it have sold out had it gone with just the train?
It needs something with it.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem. I don't know how much of a needle mover that would be.
Yeah.
Okay, you get rid of the.
Well, or maybe just give a
the
cute little
thing.
train on a small amount of track and give it a decent small price.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe if it was like that train and it's $80, okay, that would sell. I'm just throwing out a price. I could see
Yeah.
that, but anyway.
Yeah, and the castle, well, they're giving us what we vote for. We asked for it, so we're getting it.
At least that's what they're telling us we vote for.
Yeah, well,
don't know.
looking at how many submissions are castle related, I'm not surprised. Let's see. Rob Lyons, does your state have sales tax? Yes. Next question. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this is the most important one. First.
Chef Eddie first. 5 replies to that. Read,
Ooh,
read this.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, open. Oh, dude. Congratulations.
Tiny Bell
Thanks,
says
man.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. My life now has a meaning. Glad to help. I always wanted to be first, and now I have achieved my dream. Congratulations again. Being first is good. I'm glad you guys were civil. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the comments section with the Breaking News podcast. Thank you so much for your comments. Keep them coming. Sorry we couldn't get to all of them, but that was actually kind of fun reading those.
Should we? That's the poll question. Should Alex be in charge of reading the comments from now on?
If that's the case,
Then
well,
you can't complain about them. You will dictate them.
I'll have to, you know what? That might be my assignment. I'll have to actually review the comments and pick ones that I want.
So one thing you could do this. If you go through and read them, you could like thumbs up the ones you want to read so that when you pull it up, you can see the thumbs up. There's ways to track it.
But that would mean I like their comments. I like all your comments.
Well, that would mean...
You know what? I want you guys to know that if you comment on Breaking News and it's on my channel, I typically don't respond because we respond to a lot of them
I don't
here.
either. I read them all.
Yeah, I do too. I read them all, but we don't really interact because we interact in this environment.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not as exciting to repeat the answer I gave
No.
you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly.
We need you to be on pins and needles.
Yes, that's right, we do. Well, the Snickers helped me wake up a little bit, so thanks for that, I guess.
Is that the end of the food
This
segment?
is the end.
I guess we'll see.
We never know, right? We
This
shall
is the
see.
end.
Watch, it's me like, I kind of miss it. Just bring it back.
Like, what'd you bring me to eat
I miss
today?
you bringing me
Nothing.
treats. Oh.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys. Well, that was fun. Thanks everybody for watching this episode. If you've lasted this long, hopefully you did. We barely did ourselves. It was a good night. It was fun. There's a lot of fireworks out there. They're really loud. It's not gunfire. We don't live in that kind of a neighborhood yet. But yeah, right?
That's right.
I think we're there.
We're
All right.
there.
Well, good luck with Hortensia. I got it.
Thank you.
Hortensia.
Yes.
And keep subscribe to Breaking News, the actual channel.
Breaking News Podcast.
The Breaking News Podcast, so you can see the posts of where we are going to be in the show. Because when is this going to be out? This is going to be out.
This would be
the second Tuesday in August.
Yes. So I think are we 2 weeks before?
I don't know.
Look on
Anyway,
there.
it's you guys know you have a calendar. You're watching this right now. It's that date that says it at the bottom of your phone or computer or whatever you're
They
looking at.
know, but we don't know.
You know, but we don't.
All right, let's see. So,
Riveting.
this is very exciting. Watching someone look at a calendar. Okay, so this episode will be the 6th. Is that correct?
No. Oh wait, it might.
It
I
will
think it
be.
is. August
So,
6th.
yeah, we have 2
Oh my
weeks
gosh,
before.
we're almost there. 2 more weeks,
We
guys.
still have a couple
Oh.
more episodes to film before. Jeez.
We're gonna milk the heck out of Brick Slopes.
Are we?
We better.
All right.
It's our opportunity to kind of like, you know, not have to see each other for a while.
So I guess you've answered the question from last week of, are you
It's
my
like-
friend?
It's like, no, it's fun. We enjoy it. All right, man. Yeah, fun times.
We will
if
be
you-
doing a special episode, kind of like we did last year, kind of like from Brick
Yeah,
World. We're
yeah.
going to try to do some
gonna
stuff
try to
like
do
that,
that,
a little
yeah.
different. We're going to try to do some things that are more normal, but different. I guess if that
More
makes
normal,
like,
but different.
Well, you know what I'm talking. You know, but
Yeah,
I don't know how
I know
to
what you
explain
mean.
it. I don't want to sell something until we know for
stay
sure.
tuned. You're gonna get something.
There's going to be stuff, and it might be good.
If you liked what you guys saw today, be sure to give this a thumbs up. If you didn't, I think you can actually give it a thumbs down. But whatever you do, make sure you interact because it
Just
really
don't
helps
jump
the YouTube algorithm. Is that something that is a thing? If you have a lot of people, like, even if it's super negative, it's
Yeah.
any publicity is good publicity.
That's the thing that
That's the
pushes it. It's kind of like, you know.
Well, these guys are horrible. Push it. Push
That's
it.
why all the news channels have people arguing. That's what people want.
They love it. They love us mad at each other, don't they?
YouTube loves drama
Oh,
and
they
people
do.
having issues.
Yeah,
you know,
they sure.
like
do.
when I said there was drama at the Pick a Brick Wall, they pushed that
Oh,
crap
they
out there.
did.
I spent all this money on an Indiana Jones set. Yeah, we'll let a few people watch
Is
it.
that what I got to do? Just put like controversial topics in the
Yeah.
subject
I
line?
did kind of on that topic, and then we'll go. My friend, he told me today, he's like, "There's this guy on YouTube, and it's a Star Wars thing. He's
Oh, okay.
like, he's always going on about the director of the Acolyte. Every video is like, so and so's fired, so and so, you know, this that.
Oh.
Like everything's negative
yeah,
about this
uh-huh.
person. He's like, they're all the same." And I replied, I said, "Is it this guy? Is it this
Uh-huh.
creator?" He's like, "Yeah, that's funny. You knew." I said, "Yeah, I know. That's, you know, there's these people out there that these are the rumors. So and so's been fired."
Oh,
And,
yeah.
you know, as far
It
as
gets-
I knew,
it's-
Kathleen Kennedy was
it's-
fired 5 years ago.
It's clickbait. Yeah, she gets fired every day, apparently, according to
Exactly.
YouTubers, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, we love the clickbait, but
But that's what people want. They want to hear bad things about people they don't like,
that is true.
and
yeah.
it's a sad thing.
Yeah.
And that's why we don't get the clicks. Because, so maybe I should talk bad about you.
Should we talk about like?
Would that make it better if we talked bad about each other? Would you tune
Wait.
in?
I don't know. Let's try a super negative attitude where we like rip on each other.
Like,
I don't like you anymore. You're pistachio Snickers.
well, you kind of did say, "I don't have to see you for a while." There was that.
True. Whoa,
It's
drama.
bashing time on Breaking News.
Let's put that in the title. Alex and Jason have a fallout.
Well, we did
Before
kind of have the
Bristol.
one. Remember, it was just me in the episode.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
you weren't
that's
gonna
right.
come back.
I was like, I'm out of here.
That didn't really.
I walked out. It wasn't really that convincing.
It was watched
we're
about
not
the same
good.
as normal.
Yeah, it was. No, whatever.
Although the pre-cap was pretty clever.
The
I
pre-crap
do
was
say
good.
pre-crap.
A Freudian slip. There's a bunch of.
It was before the crap that aired on Tuesday at 10.
I do like the pre-craps though. They're great. You should just
I'm
call.
not even going to ask about that.
All right, this has run its course.
Okay.
All right, hold on a second. I got to regain my composure. All right. If you guys like this episode, give it a thumbs down.
Did you like it? Give it a thumbs down? Is that what you said?
Because it was showing the thumbs down. If you like this, you know what?
Do the things. You
Do
know the things
that you like to do
You know,
to interact
all-
with us.
We're not real YouTubers,
And-
so we don't know about the like, subscribe, and
You know,
the bell
with
and
as
all that.
serious as we are in all our other videos, you know, we gotta like. I can only apparently I have found my limit before I break down.
We're serious?
We're always serious.
Yes.
This is a serious podcast with serious issues that we need to discuss every week,
That's right.
every Tuesday, at the same rap time, same rap channel.
The same brick time.
The same brick
the Same
time.
brick channel.
Because it's breaking news.
Well, it's not always the same channel, actually. Sometimes it's
I
the
know
other
what,
channel.
Josh, dude. Seriously.
And then
It's
now
like,
there's a third channel.
Well, comments every 2 weeks. You say it's every week. I don't know.
There was a comment. Someone said, "Where do I find the poll question?"
Oh,
Someone did
not
ask
on my
that.
channel. Okay. All right, guys.
With that,
seriously,
we would like
thank-
to thank.
Oh, hold on.
I tried.
No, I wasn't ready. Okay,
You people
okay,
begging.
Okay, good. All right. Okay. No, you did last week. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
This serious episode is brought to you by... I can't do that
Jeez.
because I don't know if it's going to be a silly spot. Okay, no. Hey, today's awesome episode of Breaking News Podcast is always brought to you by an amazing sponsor because... Wait, no. I did that all wrong. Let me start over. Okay, cut that out. All right.
Nope.
All right. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to give this thing a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to one of our channels, at least one of them. That'd be awesome. Hey, give Jason. He needs to get to 3,000, right? You're almost there, buddy. Right? Get there. Right? And as always, guys, we would like to thank today's sponsor.
Are you someone that is interested in Lego? Are you interested in other people who are interested in Lego? Are you interested in celebrities that your friends have never heard of? Then come on down to today's sponsor, Brick Slopes. Well, actually, Brick Slopes is not today's official sponsor. It's two guys who are actually just fans of Brick Slopes, but they want you to enjoy the fun too. So if you're in the Salt Lake City, Utah area, August 23rd to 25th, come on down. You can see interesting creations you never would have thought of, and amazing works of art by great Lego artisans. You'll see Lego builds based on pop culture and movies till your heart's content. You'll see sculptures from true Lego master builders, as well as everyday masters, such as Jason or Alex. So make sure to come on down and visit Brick Slopes. And don't forget, use the discount code BREAKINGNEWS, all one word, for 10% off a single day pass. You won't regret it.
This message has not been approved or authorized in any way by Brick Slopes.